Hey guys, what's going on? So Tech Survival here. I thought I'd bring you some items that I just recently purchased to put in my new Bushcraft kit. Bushcraft is basically taking minimalist ideas from early settlers coming to America and mountaineering and stuff like that, and applying that in the wild and not using too much technology. Doing things the old-fashioned, slow way like your grandparents, great-grandparents, and their grandparents and great-grandparents used to. Just for starters, for fire making, which is a big thing with me. I'm not a genius when it comes to fire making, but I can get it done. Down here in South Texas, we have a lot of humidity, and it's really hard to get a fire started in wet weather, much less humid, hot, nasty, crappy weather. So the first thing I did was I went and bought a whole bunch of fat wood from ITS Tactical in the Pathfinder store, and basically it's all pine fat wood. And you can see all that resin in there, but all that really nice sap-filled impregnated wood will start really quickly, especially with your ferrocerium rod or your fire striker or any kind of spark. These pieces of fat wood take very well. I also have this tinder on a stick from Light My Fire. It's also pine fat wood. It's just nice and smooth, and you can shave fine hairs down into your fire to start your fire. And you can see it's nice and straight. And then over here, I've been shaving off of it. I got a whole bunch just from that little bit right there. Got a whole bunch shaved off. So this thing costs $5 on ITS Tactical, and it's going to last me a long time. Very happy investment for $5. I also got some bank line. This is number 12 bank line, number 36 bank line, and basically what these are just really long pieces of rope on cardboard tubes that you can use to make your shelter with, make some fish traps, make some snares. You can make a hammock if you have the knowledge and time, especially with this number 36 bank line. I'm a heavy guy, and this stuff holds me up if I wrap it around something and lean against it. It's really good stuff. Your number 12 bank line can be used for, like I said, fishing lines, trout lines, whatever, and help you with making your shelter. I've got some fixin' wax, and picked this up for $4 on the PathfinderStore.com, and it's basically a little cupcake shaped piece of wax that's got a lot of essential oils and stuff in it. You can use it to take care of your metal items like your knife out in the bush, and you can seal your wood products and all your projects with. If you carve a spoon or a fork or a knife out of wood and you want to keep it safe from the elements, you can rub this stuff all over it, and it will just impregnate that wood and keep it nice and weather resistant for a long time. Keep it in really good condition. You can use it for chapstick. It's edible. You can use it to thicken stuff that you're cooking. It's amazing stuff. 1,000,001 uses. They're still discovering uses for this, and all this stuff is made right here in the USA, and it's really good stuff. I have one item from Korea, but it's a really good item, so it's not a big deal. But I buy American whenever I can find it and afford it. It's worth the extra money every time. The Korean item is this Duke number 110 trap, and this thing's amazing. Basically, to set it, you would compress this spring and open up your teeth here. This thing is really tight, and once you have it open, this is your trap and how it will sit on the ground. You will put your bait on your bait hooks here, and this little hook here goes on your bait hook. It's got three settings. You can put it really taut or not as taut. You don't want to do it that tight every single time. got this chain with this ring on the end so you can secure it by a stake, so if you only get part of the animal, he doesn't run off with your trap. And like I said, you just put your bait on those forks right there, and that's attached to your teeth. Go, I'm gonna set that and get the hell away from it. And basically, whenever your animal comes along to get your bait that you have put in here, they will bite it, and these two pieces here will compress, and you have a really, really dead animal because it'll break their neck. Yeah, I'm probably not going to get my fat wood back for a little while, but that's okay. The whole point of this is to show you how the trap works. And I've set that trap probably 15-20 times, and it's only got me once. But every other time, it has worked flawlessly, and it has done the trick. This thing's like a grown-up mouse trap here. This thing is seriously pissed off all the time. And it's relatively flat when you get it all nice and put together. It's really, really compact, and it fits great in your cargo pocket of your BDUs or any of your small pouches. So I took the liberty of picking up 1 pound of odorless trap wax for, can't remember how much. I think it was less than $4. You dip your traps in the wax, and that way you don't get any human scent on your trap, and then the animal will avoid it. So a good way of also getting rid of your stench, your human stench, filthy human, is to stand in your campfire smoke for a few minutes and let the smoke permeate the exterior scales of your skin and your clothing, because animals will not flee from smoke smell as much as human smell. So that way, if they do come across your trap, it just smells like an old campfire, and it's no big deal. They don't smell humans anywhere, so they feel comfortable letting their guard down to go ahead and get ready to start eating, and then Duke breaks their neck. So that's a number 110 Duke trap, and I got that from the PathfinderStore.com for $6. I got 2 of them actually. One's in my kit, and the other one's in my bug out bag. But fantastic items. Happy with both of them. They both work flawlessly. No complaints whatsoever. I will not bring you a review of an item unless I love it. And once I love it, I will show you why I love it. And all this stuff is just phenomenal. Great kit for your bushcraft kit, and just all around good stuff to have just on any regular day. If you're doing a bug out bag, throw some fat wood in there. You can start a fire no matter what. You can start a fire if you're underwater pretty much with this fat wood. Stuff is crazy. Bank line, 1,000,001 uses. Clothing line, snares, fishing, your shelter, millions of uses. This thinner bank line I used to sew some pieces of a leather glove together and make a small pouch for a friend's fire starting kit. So I use my sail needle, which I also have in my bushcraft kit. But it's just wonderful stuff all together. Good made in America products from itstactical.com and the PathfinderStore.com. Check them out, guys. Really, really great products, great guys, great customer service. I'm a life member with ITS Tactical, and I'm a lifelong customer and fan of Dave Canterbury's Pathfinder Store. So y'all keep in touch, and let me know what you think of my stuff, and what else you would like to see in my kit. So appreciate you guys watching. I'll see y'all later.